Yo, what is up, guys? Shinobi here, back again. Another Bleach Rebirth of Souls reaction slash breakdown video. And today we got Renji. They heard the memes, and we finally got him. I was wondering if they're gonna have him go last or what their plan was with this character, but we finally got Renji Abarai. Now, obviously, this could be Soul Society, but even still, I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with this version of Renji and what abilities he's gonna have. Me personally, I'm predicting obviously his Shikai, his false Bankai, and then he's probably going to have one Keto, which would be, Hada number 31, which would be Shakaho. I'm expecting that kind of stuff, and then maybe some sword extension. But either way, if you guys do enjoy my reaction and my breakdown of this character, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more Bleach Rebirth of Souls. We're going to be going over this game a lot, especially when we get back into, of course, January, when we get the probably game getting close to release at that point. I'm predicting around a February and March release, probably February, late February release or early March. That's what I'm predicting anyways. But either way, you already know the drill. Let's go ahead and get into this trailer and see what they got in store for us. I'm not gonna lie though, I didn't think we was gonna get Renji until like the last character. I thought it was like a meme or a joke within the dev team that we weren't getting him yet. Alright. And it's also another lieutenant. That's interesting. I thought we was gonna get Shunso or Ukitake. Clean animation off of that though. Clean on it. Clean animation. And of course they got him fighting Byakuya. Okay. So he's got a long range move. Kind of like a counter. It looks like that's a counter of the Russians. And then it looks like a buff. Now this is either gonna be his Bankai. Yep. He heals Zabimaru. So this is gonna be a Oh, he's got reach. Oh yeah, nah. Anybody who was just using Kaname or was planning on spamming Kaname, Uryu, or any long range character, that's up. That's up now. That's up, but let's go ahead and take a look at this character and all his skills. So we're gonna go over it one by one and see what we got going on. Now it's up right there. That Bankai is nuts. Alright, so you got signature move, sweep, a large cleave attack using Zabimaru that can be used up to a total of 3 consecutive attacks. I like how they're sticking to the manga, because obviously, just like in the anime, what am I talking about? Manga and anime both, but basically the way that this Zanpakuto works is you could use this sweeping move with it 3 times in a row before it had to retract, and then he's like wide open. So large cleave attack using that can be used up to a total of 3 consecutive attacks. Powerful one-sided attack that can be executed from a range that is comparable for projectiles. So character is going to be really good at countering projectile characters, or characters like Byakuya who want to stand in the back and do nothing, or something like, Uryu, for instance, who wants to sit in the back and start shooting at you. So this is a really good move for stuff like that. Or hell, even Kaname with that darkness. This could be a really good counter to his Bankai, because you can hit a really wide area with this. Alright, second move is going to be, or spiritual pressure move 1, Sumuje. Sumuje Kaze. Renji spins his body while extending Zabimaru to a sweep. Yeah, this is a complete counter to if your Kaname just got cooked, he just got patched, bro. Because this literally just counters anything that Kaname is going to be trying to do with that. Because even if you can't see with Renji, you throw this out and he tries to rush in, he's getting hit by this. And after the attack hit, it knocks back the opponent too. So, yeah, he got that mid-range. Yeah, this is going to be a long / mid-range character. This is a really good character to counter stuff like that. And then spiritual pressure move 2, Oath of the Soul. For a short period of time, the attacking power of special flash attack signature move guard gauge depletion increases. And also, while Oath of the Soul is in effect, special flash attack and signature move recovers from a weakened condition after Bankai is cancelled. Interesting. So his Bankai, it says after his Bankai is cancelled. So I'm assuming his Bankai can be cancelled. But he's able to recover from any like staggers or something, is what I'm assuming here. And then his Bankai, which has a whole, like, it's huge. his Bankai is actually huge. Which gives me hope, because once we get something like Kamamura's Bankai, which is like a giant mech suit, yeah. Alright, Awakening. So when Renji releases Bankai, he heals Abarai. You can use Overwhelming Rage and Power to smash your opponent with powerful and dynamic attacks. And Renji's Rage Sheet also fully recovers when Bankai is used, making it easy to recover from a losing situation. However, when Bankai is cancelled after a certain period of time, or when his Rage Sheet is cut off, his abilities will become weak. Oh! That's interesting. So his Bankai can be cancelled out, or he can be knocked out of his Bankai if his Rage Sheet is cut off, or his abilities, or after a certain period of time, or when his Rage Sheet is cut off. So this is the first Bankai that Renji, like, that we've seen so far that has a time limit. Which makes sense, though, because he never really did master his Bankai in this portion of Soul Society arc. He didn't master it, so he couldn't use it for a very long time, and he wasn't having full control over it. So it makes sense. So this is something you'd want to pull out, like, late game. So that you're, like, late game when your opponent's, like, very low on, you know, Kampaku, so that you can be able to get some late game hits in and then finish your opponent off. You don't want to use his Bankai early. This is like one of the first ones that I have seen so far where you don't want to use Bankai really early. You want to save this until the end. That's interesting. And once again, this gives me hope just seeing the range that we got here on his Bankai and how big it is. Because a lot of people probably were wondering, okay, so we got a lot of smaller Bankais, but what are they going to do with something like Kamamura's Bankai, which is huge and takes up a huge amount of area? Well, here you go. It looks like we got a large space to fight in, so something like Kamamura's Bankai is definitely possible. But I feel like with Kamamura's Bankai, if they were to introduce that, they would have to introduce a condition that even while he's in Bankai, his damage will probably go up, but he has to take damage while he's in Bankai state. Or like if he's you'll have like probably the Avatar, and then you'll have Kamamura somewhere, and if the Avatar gets hit, then so does Kamamura. So even though you got the huge Avatar there, it's like something like that. There's gonna be like a mechanic that I feel like they're gonna do with that, considering how his Bankai works and the fact that they're actually sticking to the anime and the manga of Bleach and how the abilities work. And we've seen that obviously with the 2-hit kill just recently on, you know, on Soifon, and then we even got Zabimaru being here and all the stuff going on with, you know, Renji. So pretty damn interesting. This he definitely is countering a lot of ranged units. So if you thought you was gonna sit back and spam with Uryu, Kaname, or any long range character, you thought again. The one thing I'm gonna enjoy if I see a Renji come out, I'm gonna use Toshiro against him, because Toshiro's all rushdown. My whole entire thing with Toshiro is his abilities all are based on him getting hits in. So he wants to be in your face at all times, so I'm going to enjoy fighting something like this. But for anybody who's playing any like long-range stall-out characters, you're going to hate this character. You're going to hate this character a lot. And hell, I'd even say Kaname is a counter to range characters as well, which is kind of nuts. But I want to know what you guys think of this character. My boy Renji finally got a trailer. The meme has died. I thought he wasn't going to get one until the very end. But without further ado, Shikai Shinobi signing off. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.